From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Good evening and welcome, my dear viewers. Money meant for cyclone relief was given to Sonia Gandhi. Money meant for victims of earthquakes and money meant for victims of floods was also given to Sonia Gandhi. Money meant for victims of major accidents, money meant for victims of major national disasters was also given to Sonia Gandhi. And Sonia Gandhi over years kept accepting the money. And the money kept flowing to her private trust, the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. Money was in fact given to her private trust by none other than the Prime Minister of India. Consider the extent of this scam. Yesterday the country came to know that Sonia Gandhi took money from the Chinese government and the Embassy of China in India. Now we have information today that Sonia Gandhi also took money from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. And the important part to remember here is that the money for the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund or the Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Rahat Yojana comes directly from you. It comes directly into the fund from ordinary Indians. The money that Sonia Gandhi looted comes from a fund which is a citizen's contribution. Even the poorest of the poor contribute to that, viewers, sometimes as little as 10 rupees. People who don't have a lot of money put in 10 rupees because they want to help a national cause. You have to be totally shameless. You have to have utter contempt for ethics and morality to loot that money which is built on public contributions, to loot that money meant for victims of disasters. Sonia Gandhi, you looted that money to fund your plush private office, your family trust in the heart of the national capital. And now thousands of people across the country have started investigating how much money came into Sonia Gandhi's private trust and where it came from, and so are we. And so let us examine this scam here a little bit. Sonia Gandhi's private trust, whose control is in her hands and in the hands of the Vadra family and Rahul Gandhi, we find was taking money left, right and center from everywhere, from central government ministries. The government her party was controlling was diverting money from ministries to her private trust. This is a cash for favor scam. Those who were funding Sonia Gandhi's trust were obviously doing so to buy goodwill, political goodwill. So, for example, I find that a big real estate company in Gurgaon, whose abbreviation has 3 words of the English language, 3 alphabets, was giving her money. And a financial services and real estate company which is no longer as bullish and which is now being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate was also giving her money. But not just that. You will be shocked, viewers. Sonia Gandhi's trust was taking money from a huge number of ministries. The Ministry of Small Scale Industries was giving Sonia's trust money. The Human Resource Development Ministry, whose job it is to increase literacy, education across India, was giving money to Sonia Gandhi's trust. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry, the Oil and Natural Gas Corporation was giving money to Sonia's trust. Would you believe it? The Gas Authority of India Limited also was giving money to Sonia's trust. The Bank of Maharashtra was giving money to Sonia's trust. The State Bank of India, viewers, gave money to Sonia's trust not once, not twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, but 7 times. 7 times Sonia's trust took money from the State Bank of India. The Steel Authority of India, not to be left behind, was also funding Sonia's trust. All the money was going into Sonia Gandhi's trust. This is not a question of antagonism, it is a question of the truth. Sonia Gandhi has to come out and explain to the people of India how she thought she would ever get away with it. How did you ever think, Sonia Gandhi, that you would get away with it? The entire nation's scrutiny is on you and your dubious business. You have to now come in public domain and explain. How is this not conflict of interest? Explain to me, Sonia Gandhi. Explain to me. You, Sonia Gandhi, were taking money from those your government had jurisdiction over. Apply common sense. Vadra family members watching the program, apply common sense. You had jurisdiction over the government and you were diverting money from the government into your private trust. And you don't want me or anyone to ask questions. And in so doing, what were you doing? And in so doing, I accuse Sonia Gandhi of completely compromising the sitting Prime Minister of India. This is the biggest scandal slash scam slash act of nepotism and corruption in the history of independent India. The head of a political party compromises, perhaps willingly compromises, a Prime Minister of India, who as a member of her trust was interestingly the recipient of the money as a member of the trust, and at the same time as Prime Minister of India, also the donor of the money. This is the biggest scam in this country. And no, this is not financial wizardry. It is not. If you think, Sonia Gandhi, that you can get your lawyers out, Kapil Sibal, P. Chidambaram, Abhishek Manu Singhvi, the whole lot, to come and explain this in legal terms, that this was some kind of financial jugglery, technically, which can be explained away, no, it cannot. People of India are watching, they're asking questions. This matter is in the court of public opinion. This is not financial wizardry, this is a scam. This is not just nepotism. For nepotism, I believe, is too mild a word. This is corruption. Public funds into Sonia Gandhi's trust. Foreign funds into Sonia Gandhi's trust. Chinese money, Chinese government money into Sonia Gandhi's trust. Funds from foreign governments into Sonia Gandhi's trust. Funds funded by foreign governments into Sonia Gandhi's trust. Fund for victims of disasters into Sonia Gandhi's funds. Funds from public sector companies into Sonia Gandhi's trust, all rooted. Why? To build a bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger treasury for one family. How much greed can one family have? How much greed? It is incidental, viewers, that this matter has come into public knowledge now. But it is inevitable that this family, which has indulged in a public loot of this extent, has to be questioned and has to be charged for the highest level of criminal conspiracy against the people of India. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 debates this evening. 3 debates. We go into detail first on the Sonia Trust scam. Everybody is asking questions, Sonia Gandhi. You can try and file FIRs now. I challenge you, Sonia Gandhi. File FIRs now. But the people are asking questions. Massive victory for media rights. The Op India website has scored a massive victory when the politically charged malicious prosecution against them in Bengal has been countered by none other than the Supreme Court of India. Big victory for media rights. And debate number 3 this evening. Debate number 3 this evening is that terrorists are killing 6-year-olds in Kashmir. Ladies and gentlemen, all this and more is coming up, and here are the headlines this Friday evening on The Debate Tonight.
करप्शन एंड कॉन्स्पिरेसी इज दाई नेम कांग्रेस। अगर आपका कभी पर्यायवाची शब्द व्याकरण में भविष्य में लिखा जाएगा तो पर्यायवाची शब्दों में लिखा जाएगा कि भ्रष्टाचार माने कांग्रेस, षड्यंत्र माने कांग्रेस।
The worst form of corruption in the country under the Congress documents show that large amounts of public money, your money, taxpayer money, was diverted to Sonia Gandhi's trust by Manmohan Singh's government. Money given by the citizens, money given for the citizens of India was siphoned off to Sonia Gandhi's private trust. Evidence stares at the Vadra Congress tonight. Reports are also revealing that the Congress pushed for a special trade deal favoring China, ignoring India's economic concerns. Another explosive revelation: Sonia's trust tied up with a Chinese lobbying group 4 years before the secret China deal. Sonia Gandhi is under national scrutiny now. Massive victory for media rights in India. Top court stays 3 FIRs filed by the Mamata administration against Op India editor Nupur Sharma. And the Pakistan-backed Lashkar terrorists kill a 6-year-old in Anantnag. Terror sympathizers have gone into hiding once again. Ladies and gentlemen, when money contributed to the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund by hard-working citizens of the country, that is public money, money that you gave, your money, simply put, was being systematically diverted by the Prime Minister of India, then Manmohan Singh, into a trust run by a corrupt political family. Viewers, this is the greatest ever post-independence betrayal of people's faith. Tonight, there is mounting evidence to show that the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, run by Sonia Gandhi, Priyanka Vadra and Rahul Gandhi, which first took cash from the government of China and the Chinese embassy, has also indulged in some unchecked and unbridled loot of public money, your money, rooted by the Prime Minister of India to Sonia Gandhi. Here are the shocking new revelations, and then we shall debate.
The year 2005, when floods in the state of Maharashtra and Gujarat claimed the lives of at least 1,200 people and left lakhs homeless. As Prime Minister, it was Manmohan Singh's responsibility to disburse money from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund to those in need. But it turns out part of the money contributed by citizens of India to help victims of natural calamities was diverted to Sonia Gandhi-run Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. Here's the proof released by the BJP. In 2005, the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, under Sonia Gandhi's chairmanship, listed Prime Minister's National Relief Fund as one of its donors.
Money was diverted from the Prime Minister National Relief Fund to the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. राजीव गांधी फाउंडेशन को कोई चेयर करता है, उसके सबसे बड़े पद पे कोई बैठा है, आसीन है, तो वो सोनिया गांधी जी है. पीएम नेशनल रिलीफ फंड में भी सोनिया गांधी, राजीव गांधी फाउंडेशन में भी सोनिया गांधी, और जिस प्रकार से पीएम नेशनल रिलीफ फंड का पैसा ये डाइवर्ट होके जा रहा है राजीव गांधी फाउंडेशन में, इट स्पीक्स वॉल्यूम्स. ये बहुत कुछ कहता है.
As per the official website of the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund, the fund consists entirely of public contributions and does not get any budgetary support. The corpus of the fund is invested in various forms with scheduled commercial banks and other agencies. Disbursements are made with the approval of the Prime Minister. The same Prime Minister who, as Finance Minister in 1992, wanted to allocate 100 crore rupees from the union budget to the trust run by the Gandhi family. This was just months after the trust was set up.
So Congress party needs to come out clean. You have Priyanka Gandhi and then Rahul Gandhi coming out and stating that India is handing over land to China, which is completely false, when they should be explaining that why was the money, why was the exchequer's money, because this is common man's money, you and me, everyone, common Indian gives money, give their donation into the Prime Minister's National Relief, and that money was routed, siphoned off to this trust, which was chaired by Sonia Gandhi. Why? And on whose behest?
On Thursday, we told you how Sonia Gandhi-run Rajiv Gandhi Foundation took millions of dollars from the Chinese government, and then its think tank, 4 years later, lobbied for a free trade agreement which favored the Chinese. Today, the allegations are even more serious because it amounts to the betrayal of people's trust. Were funds from Prime Minister's National Relief Fund siphoned off to the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation under UPA? Did Manmohan Singh willingly allow disbursement of people's money into trust run by the Gandhi family? And finally, shouldn't there be a detailed investigation into the finances of the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation run by Sonia Gandhi? Let's debate.
Viewers, I shall read your tweets. My first question is to DK Giri. DK Giri, the money from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund is meant for victims of cyclones. Was Sonia Gandhi a victim of a cyclone? It is meant for victims of floods. Was Sonia Gandhi the victim of a flood? It is meant for victims of major accidents or riots. Sonia Gandhi, the victim of a major accident or riot. It is also public money, which means that sometimes when major national calamity...
Her son required special education.
No. But the question is, Ratan Sharda, on a very serious note, money is from the Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Rahat Yojana. This is a sacred trust because this money comes from the people of India. It does not even go through the budget. It does not require budgetary support. It's people's contribution. People contribute. Why? So that fellow Indians...
Tax exempt. When Modi ji talked of raincoat पहन के नहाना.
No. May I complete my point? Ratan Sharda, may I complete my point? May I complete my point, Ratan Sharda? I'll just complete my point, Ratan Sharda. My point is that this money is people's goodwill. People come together, citizens of India come together to help other citizens of India. So very often when we hear of a disaster, we don't know how to help the victims of a disaster. What do? We give the money into the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. We did not know that the money was going into Sonia Gandhi's private trust. DK Giri, I genuinely believe either Sonia Gandhi should return the money or there should be a nationally televised investigation on this matter. A nationally televised investigation in which she should be in a witness box. There has to be a jury that questions her and the members of her family, and they should be telecast nationally so people can hear the questions and the answers. DK Giri, your first thoughts on the Sonia Trust scam?
Sure. Right.
I hope Giri doesn't try to...
It's a private trust.
Anybody who's trying to protect this kind of larceny should be ashamed.
How can you preempt my answer? Let me give you an answer. You see, it is not a private trust. It is a public institution registered under Act of 1836, Register of Societies Act. The question that we should raise, Arnav, is that giving the money is not ethical or not unlawful. Oh, wait a minute. It is a public trust. Come on. You should get your facts right. It is a public trust registered under Society Act 1836.
It doesn't come under RTI. So what is the sense of having public funds? It is avoiding RTI.
No, Sardar Sahab, no NGOs are not coming under RTI. Sardar Sahab, do your homework. Let me answer. Let me educate you.
Isn't their job to open up and tell what they are doing?
Have not come under
where
RTI.
They got the money, to whom they are giving it?
No. Let me answer. If you interrupt, this is BJP style. You muzzle the voice, muzzle a voice. Let me answer. I won't speak. I will speak only.
Sambit is also countering with DK. Sambit and DK. Sambit, wait. Sambit, wait.
Where the money was spent? Where the money was spent?
No,
where the money was spent? Prime Minister Relief Fund can also be given to
Giri Babu,
for administering it. But how was the money spent?
Giri Babu, ମୋ ନାନୀ ଆଇଛି ମତେ କହିବା ପାଇଁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମତେ ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ବୟସରେ ଛୋଟ ମତେ ଟିକେ କହିବା ପାଇଁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ମତେ ଇଣ୍ଟରଜେକ୍ଟ କରିବେନି ଠିକ ଅଛି 30 ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ପରେ ଆପଣ କହିବେ
No, ମୁଁ ଶୁଣି ପାରିଲିନି କୁହନ୍ତୁ
He just said in Odia, viewers, I'll translate that I'm younger to you. I need to be given an opportunity to present my point of view, and immediately, because he spoke in Odia, DK Giri softened up. Please continue.
Thank you. Mr. Goswami, there are a bunch of trustless people. You have put the photos of the trustless people also. P. Chidambaram is also one of them. These trustless people form a trust, and they stab the trust of the people of the country. You know, it's a story and a saga of a MOU of money of the mother of all corruption, Sonia Gandhi, and as to how the Congress party has masqueraded all these years, masquerading as if they were for the interest of India while they were stabbing India in the back. And I have a big expose over here. Why was this money being used? From whichever source they were taking money? Yesterday the expose was that they had taken money from the Chinese embassy and the Chinese government. Today, lo and behold, we have the shameless act of the Congress party where, the money which was meant for the distressed people, dying people, dead people, those money were diverted to this family, this trustless people family fund. And this is how they were using the fund. You know, Mr. Goswami, this Rajiv Gandhi Foundation had an accord with something called as China Association for Internationally Friendly Contact. Now, what is this China Association of International Friendly Contact? I will read out the 4 lines. You would be flabbergasted. You'll be floored to know as to where these people had gone to which extent. I read, the China Association for Internationally Friendly Contact, that is CAIFC, is a united front organization subordinate to the liaison department of the political work department of the Central Military Commission. CAIFC was founded in 1984 and is active in overseas influence operations to promote the interests of Communist Party of China.
Are you alleging that they took money from a front of the Chinese military intelligence?
You should listen to this.
Are you alleging that Sonia's trust took money from a front of the Chinese military intelligence? If you are saying so, it becomes a serious matter and I shall get a response.
Are you saying so? Last 3 lines. Just a second.
Are you saying so?
3 lines. Yeah, of course.
No, are you saying that Sonia's trust took money from an extension of the Chinese military intelligence?
Yes, Mr. Goswami, because these last 3 lines are scathing. They in fact expose this Ma Beta. And the last 3 lines says the CAIC performs dual roles of intelligence collection and conducting propaganda and perception management campaigns. So this is what the Ma Beta were doing, taking money and in fact, they were collecting intelligence
next 10
in India.
seconds, I will ask you a question, sir. Kindly answer me.
China in India. I
saw your press in which you said Congress की पर्यायवाची शब्द में भ्रष्टाचार कहेंगे. Sir, could you please put some light on the fact that in the last
call Rahul Gandhi as Rahul Jaychand henceforth. Sir, I am not attacking you. Sir, I am not attacking you. You are not a Congress spokesperson. You are our friend. You are an educated gentleman, sir. Let me complete in 10 seconds. I am not interjecting. Let me just tell. Henceforth, all the people in this country should rename the Gandhis. Please do away with this beautiful surname of Gandhi. Let's not demean Mahatma Gandhi. Call them as Jaychands.
Sambit ji, have the bravery, have the courage. May Lord give you the courage to hear my question and give an answer to it, sir.
And they're trying to sell this country.
Sambit ji,
sir, are you Mir Jafar? Are you Mir Jafar?
To hear
are you Mir Jafar? Why do you need to protect the Jaychans? Are you Mir Jafar? Are you Mir Jafar? You need to protect the Jaychans. Now, are you Mir Jafar? What hear you out? The Jaychand, there's nothing to hear you, sir.
Now,
they have been exposed.
Sir,
I again ask you, may I ask you, Syed Asad Abbas, a question goes straight to you. Syed, Sambit, a minute, please. My question is to Syed Asad Abbas, who's keen to come into the debate, rightly so. But Syed, while I ask you the question, I am only of a firm opinion that you should do 2 things today, which you have never done before. If you don't mind, may I ask you to do 2 things which you've never done before? You will debate with MR, of course, but there are 2 things you will do. First is, for the first time in your adult life, you will answer my question. Second, you will listen to the counter. Thank you. Now here's my question to you. The Prime Minister's National Relief Fund is money that is specifically meant for what? For victims of disasters, floods, cyclones, riots, accidents, or mass destruction. Natural and man-made, allow me to complete, victims of natural or man-made calamities, people who need immediate help, and people in whose cause the government only acts as an intermediary by creating the fund. The fund is not funded by the government. You understand? The fund is funded by M.R. Venkatesh, Arnab Goswami, Syed Asad Abbas, Danish Rizwan, Ratan Sharda, people like us put money. It can be 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, 10 crore rupees. Citizens' contribution. And the citizens who are contributing there are contributing first out of a sense of national unity, that we must come together for fellow citizens. Okay? Understood so much? Now I will give you 30 seconds to explain. Please, I will give you 30 seconds to explain to all of us how that money can be allowed to be routed to Sonia Gandhi's trust. I give you 30 seconds, none of us, MR, you will not intervene. He will explain why it is right for Sonia Gandhi to take that money meant for victims into her family trust. Your 30 seconds
May
start
I answer, Arnab? Okay. So first things first, Arnab, with respect to the question that you have asked me, I asked the same question back at Sambit Patra, BJP. What about the PM CARES fund? What happened to the PM CARES fund and the millions of rupees which were vested into it? But BJP will no show khata. Same money will be used in the Bihar elections to buy 72,000 LED screens. Hundreds of crores will be spent for Bihar elections. Basically, I'll tell you in the next 10 seconds.
1 minute. May I place on record? May I place on record?
I have brought the list as to what happened to PM CARES. Let me read out. Then I'll give you the hisab.
Now, can you tell me?
This is how the PM CARES fund is being used. Rupees 2,000 crore to produce 50,000 made in India ventilators. Rupees 1,000 crore for migrant workers welfare. Rupees 100 crore for vaccine development. So I have brought the account of PM CARES.
You want to use PM CARES fund for your miscellaneous services of the RSS for the upcoming Bihar elections, but you will not
all the details of the PM CARES. All the details.
If you say Rajiv Gandhi,
Mr. Goswami,
I said today,
since I'm in Skype, I cannot come close to show this. But allow me to read out as to how the PM CARES fund is being spent. Let me read out.
Basically, that is the truth here. You want
Sir, let me read out as to how the PM CARES fund is being spent. It's a serious question.
First of all, no, 1 minute. Thank you, Sambit. Just wait a while. Syed, I got the question. Your time is up. I place on record as I invite, this is a national scam, and I invite MR to respond to this. I place on record two things, viewers. First is that I did ask Syed Asad Abbas to explain to me under what rationale, what rhetoric, what reason and what logic you can explain money meant for victims of national natural disasters to be routed to the Sonia Gandhi private trust. He did not answer that at all, viewers. He did not answer that at all. His first answer was, I will ask a counter question. It's a ridiculous counter question. I say today, the MR Venkatesh and Danish Rizwan will debate. Danish, 1 minute. Danish.
That money is looted by Sonia Gandhi. How can you say like that?
Danish.
How can you say like that?
What am I saying?
That money looted by Sonia Gandhi. How can you say like that?
That money, that trust is run by whom? Sonia Gandhi, no?
That money is looted by
that
Sonia
trust
Gandhi.
Is run by whom? Is it a private trust? Is it run by her?
Have you any evidence?
Is it evidence? Evidence? Of course I have evidence. The evidence is all over.
Of course, evidence.
The money, it's in her own returns. It's in her own returns. The Prime Minister, you go into the RGF website, you'll know. The money has been given by the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. You apologize for that. You want to justify that? You want to justify stealing public money? You want to justify that, Danish Rizwan?
Who told you?
Who told me? MR, I think you need to tell him this. MR, he's a completely ignorant person. He's asking who told me.
That we are the founder of Corona.
That is the nub of the scandal. I know you cannot believe it. No, MR. He's not being able to believe that Sonia Gandhi actually did this. I'm telling you, viewers, I'm not making it up. Sonia Gandhi took money from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. I will say it a million times now.
This was from government side.
Million times I'll say it.
There is no report.
You think I began the program by saying that it is India's biggest scam for nothing?
Given by ordinary Indians. This money is given by ordinary Indians in which the government of India holds it as a trust. And this is to be spent on a specific purpose.
Have you any evidence?
No, 1 minute. Listen to it. Listen to it.
Evidence?
This trust is for
Without
to give
evidence.
relief to people who suffer
Have
from
you
man-made
evidence?
and natural disaster. I understand Rahul Gandhi is a cross between man-made and natural disaster. That doesn't mean that Sonia Gandhi can go and put her hand into the till and say that I'm a victim of a man-made and a natural disaster. So this money has to come to me. This is utter nonsense. Be that as it may. Now understand one thing. It is not only the government of India which has given it, the Chinese government have given this money, several people have given this money. So the question is, was policy formulations being tailored to shoot the donors of this money?
Go and take
This is a
actions against
serious
Sonia
question.
Gandhi.
And that is why NIA must step in.
Indian Congress is not
said
the
Mahesh
reply.
Depalani,
Arnab,
and
can I
that she
get
must
a
be, as
opening
Arnab
statement?
says, as Arnab says, she must be put to a national inquisition, national trial televised on all channels, and it must be made for all channels mandatorily to
So
telecast it
darling,
right.
what are
That
the
is how it
agencies
should be
doing?
done. So this is
Why
the
are
problem
the
with you.
agencies
The problem,
sleeping?
the
You
problem,
can't say
yes.
that
the
BJP
prob-
is incapable.
No, the problem with this is
Tell
that
BJP
I am not
is
turning to Mr.
incapable.
No. Yes, I want BJP to do this. I want also Mr.
Sambit in the middle. Sambit. Sambit.
to respond.
Sambit, you need to come into this. Sambit, is the BJP? 1 minute. Sambit, can I say one thing directly to you? Now you need to listen to me loud and clear. Loud and clear. MR, a minute please. MR, I need to ask Sambit something. Sambit, I'm not naming names, but it has been believed that previous governments run by the BJP had bought peace with the Vadra Gandhi family, saying you allow us to run the country and we will not investigate you directly. It was also believed that previous BJP governments generally had enough people within the government who felt that, listen, as long as we are in government, how does it matter whether this family faces an interrogation, goes to jail or not? And therefore it is generally believed that your government is incapable of handling corruption cases against the Gandhi Vadra family. And I remind you that I don't need to remind you that in 2014, one of the reasons you won the election was because you promised action against Damad Shri. You did the press conference, and then 6 years you did nothing. And then it is generally now believed, one minute, it is generally now believed, Sambit, it is generally now believed that while these are matters which rile all of us up, 1 minute, these are matters which rile all of us up and we get angry and frustrated, that this level of corruption has happened in this country. There is equal frustration with your government, which cyclically picks up these issues, but does not seem to have either the tenacity or the interest of following it up. To the point where repeatedly on national television, to the point where Sambit repeatedly on national television and Abdul Razak comes up and says, do you have the guts to act against this family?
Let me.
You've heard him. No. Razak, tell Sambit and then you debate with him.
Have a face-to-face the nation.
If only Mr. Razak's voice can be put down a bit, because this needs answer. Let me tell you, Mr. Goswami, it was a fact that as far as Ma Beta are concerned, they're the most corrupt individuals in the country. And that's the reason as to why under this regime, both Ma Beta are out on bail. In the 5,000 crore National Herald scam case, both Ma Beta are out on bail. And in fact, the court went ahead to say that this is a criminal case. And remember the friend, father and philosopher of black money. Just a second, don't shout, Mr. Razak. अरे इतना impatient मत हो, जेल जाने के लिए भेज रहा हूँ. अभी इतना हल्ला मत मचाओ. You remember the friend, father and philosopher of black money, Mr. P. Chidambaram, अभी 2 महीने जेल में रह के आए. And let me promise you, this Chidambaram, along with the Gandhi family, would be behind bars. Let me look at the condition of Damad Shri today. Every second day, Damad Shri has to be there in the ED. They have to be in the enforcement directorate.
Razak countering you, Sambit loudly.
When it comes to Pakistan, we speak Pakistani language.
Mr. Razak, आपको जेल जाना है ना, भेजेंगे. इतना परेशान क्यों?
Arnab, I just need to ask him one question on ORF, which I think is funded by Reliance. But today when I was checking, I come across that Chinese embassy has donated funds to ORF. ORF provides independent analysis on security, strategy, economic development, energy and resources.
Well, that will have to be looked into. Well, that will have to be looked into because that will have to be looked into. No, Sambit, it is relevant because then if ORF has received money, I don't know. If ORF has received money from the Chinese government, it will have to be investigated because ORF has the indirect patronage of the Ministry of External Affairs, and the inaugural function of ORF every year at the Raisina Dialogues is attended by the Prime Minister of India. The Raisina Dialogues would not exist without the patronage of the Ministry of External Affairs and the Government of India. So you need to be serious about investigating where the Chinese government has been funding things.
Consulate General of People's Republic of China.
See, I have, if he's
No. Is it a matter to look into?
As far as this matter is concerned, these are serious issues. And remember, I have always been saying that China does not fight just the military battle. It fights a psychological, a cyber, and a propaganda, and an information barrage as well. This is the way China functions. So if you have an
Sambit, I know how China functions. MR is countering you now. MR is also MR is also in the middle of the screen. MR is countering you. No. This is not MR versus Sambit. Please, this is interesting. MR is questioning Sambit in the middle. MR question. MR.
Sambitji,
MR in the middle. Sambit in the middle.
Sambitji, you know I and
Yes.
Malani are some of those who wish the most for this government. We don't expect anything from your government. But what we are asking is that don't tweet, don't give press conferences, don't say breastbeat, come and take clear action through the NIA on Sonia Gandhi. If you don't want the talk, I would only believe you are only pussyfooting and your tolerance to corruption is extreme. I am not impressed. I am not impressed. Sambitji,
give me, Amar, you have to give me 10 seconds.
10 minutes.
MR is very angry on this, and rightly so. Rightly so. Rightly so. MR should be allowed to speak today. MR should be allowed to speak, and Sambit, you should listen to him. Sambit, you should listen to him.
Yes, I'm listening.
MR.
It is my National Herald I have worked, so don't quote National Herald as if it has been done by BJP. It has been done by Dr. Swami, and I was argued, and none of the BJP people ever stood by it. So please don't ever try to piggyback on it, though you are entitled to say that Congress is corrupt, that I agree with you. But be that as it may, please walk the talk, don't tweet, don't press conferences. I want action. You tell me what is the action you are going to take. Otherwise, I am not ready to believe you, sir. Please take
Sambit, what action are you willing to take? Sambit, actions speak louder than words. Not just MR Venkatesh, the whole country is asking you, what action are you going to take? Rightly so. Interesting twist to the debate, viewers. Yeah. MR.
I am fed up of this. So many well-wishers of this government are fed up.
MR, just a second. I've just recovered from a disease. I cannot shout vehemently. Please allow me a few seconds. Please, MR. Emma, let me tell you one thing. Well, yes, if we all nationalists fight like this day in and day out, I'll tell you always, the history of India, nationalists have fought, and the people who are traitors of this country have occupied the country. For God's sake, MR, you know how powerful Mr. Modi is. For God's sake, you know, MR, as to what is being done. Just a second, let me
trust Modi, not BJP henceforth. Please understand that. Take it from me, we don't trust BJP, we trust only Modi. The problem is, beyond Modi, I'm not able to trust anybody in BJP.
MR, please allow me. MR, I have a sincere request.
1 second, guys. He has made a personal request. He's still recovering. And Razak, I want to tell you. Razak, can I tell you one thing? Razak, listen here. I have problems with what Sambit is saying today. And may I, Razak, say one thing? Razak, a minute, please. Razak, I am only telling you today. I have disagreements with Sambit today on this matter, but I am requesting you, Sambit is 1 week post his recovery phase. The battle against COVID has been tough on this guy. Okay? And as a TV spokesperson, he comes on 5-6 debates every day. That doesn't mean, that doesn't mean I will not let him answer the question. The only thing I'm saying is that because Sambit Patra has come out of a fairly difficult battle against COVID. So let's give him a time to respond. Yeah.
I'm there to answer every question. See, as far as your question that what the Bharatiya Janata Party will do against this family, number one, Bharatiya Janata Party has finished the credibility of this treacherous family, number one. Number two, every single member of this family is being investigated for all the cases. Remember, be it Sir, please allow me, sir. Please allow me.
You will pull this
We-
during Bihar elections. You will not do anything.
Mr. Razak,
you have not
please,
done anything
Mr.
for the
Razak,
last 6 years.
Mr. Razak,
What
by the
happened
time I come for the
Christian
last
Muslim
debate, I
story?
really
Thank you,
get
thank you,
tired.
Razak. Come on, thank you, Razak. I made a request.
Mr. Razak,
Switch.
try to understand
Switch.
my condition. By the time I come for the
Switch,
last
switch,
debate,
switch,
I
switch.
really get tired. I want
Switch.
to answer
Patabi
every
ko-
question, but I cannot really shout. Number two,
Patabi Ram
look at
Kumar Reddy.
look at Mr. Vadra, Robert Vadra. Almost every second day he is in the ED office. Ma beta both are out on bail. Do you think these people would be spared? Look at Chidambaram's condition today. Do you feel these people would be spared? It took 21 years for Lalu Prasad Yadav, who was convicted in a case, water scam case, to be behind bar. This is the Indian judicial system.
No.
1,000 times Mr. Chidambaram had got bail from Supreme Court of India. 1,000 times, I would say. 1,000 times. I mean, this whole system, Mr. M.R. Venkatesh, you are in fact entrenched into the system. You know this coterie very well. These people go to every court. These people have their lawyers, and these people, the kind of entitlement this family has been enjoying since the days of inception, we are breaking into it. Please, for God's sake, with folded hand, my last sentence is: nationalists, have patience, or else India's history will repeat itself. While we fight and question each other,
Sambit,
the
may I?
traitors will win.
Sambit, may I? 1 minute, 1 minute. I want to intervene. MR, a minute. I'll tell you who are the nationalists. And I get Patabi Kumar Reddy of the TDP and Rami Desai also on the debate. You know, Sambit, who is the real nationalist? The nationalists are those who have put money in the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. They are nationalists because they put their money where their mouth is. The common citizen puts money into the Prime Minister's Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Rahat Yojana because he puts money for the fellow citizen. They are feeling cheated today. Patabi Ram Kumar Reddy and Rami Desai. Since we broke this story, there are people feeling cheated. We cannot believe it, they say, Rami. We cannot believe it that Sonia Gandhi took our money. And we cannot believe it that the Prime Minister, who was part of the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, took the money and also gave the money. Did Manmohan Singh ask anybody, Rami Desai, before giving the money to Sonia Gandhi's trust? I think there is no difference between Manmohan Singh and a private company trying to win favors from Sonia Gandhi by giving this cash. This is a cash for favors scam. Rami Desai, please. Rami and then Mr. Kumar Reddy.
Absolutely, Arnab, you hit the nail on the head. There is no difference. I mean, there's been a trail of scams behind the Congress, but this by far has been the most inhumane scam that this country has seen. You use the word that Sonia Gandhi and her son and her daughter have contempt for morality. They have contempt for this nation. They have contempt for the poor people that are suffering in this country. How dare I ask today that Sonia Gandhi take money that was meant for people who were suffering, who probably didn't have food to eat, whose homes were destroyed. I don't expect them to have conscience. But I would like to ask one thing today. Anybody who is defending these people, I'd like to ask, what sort of a mom and pop shop is this? What sort of an organization, a research organization is this that requires this kind of money and has expertise in every subject under the sun? I have never seen an organization like this that has expertise in science and technology, has expertise in agriculture, has expertise in literacy, and has taken money for all of it. Yeah. And where is the report? Where are the projects?
No, whatever report or project they may present, Rami, whatever reports or projects they may present, the question is, and I'd like to just toss it over to the spokesperson of the TDP, Mr. Kumar Reddy, you see, the issue is of ethics. Every time in my professional career that I've taken up an issue of a scam, whether it is Kargil for Profit scam, 2G scam, the Adarsh Cooperative Society scam, the Devas ISRO scam, the Commonwealth Games scam, the issue has been firstly one of ethics. Now, in this case, Mr. Kumar Reddy, the array of donations, one, undeniable connections, involvement of the highest office cannot be dismissed. My biggest problem is that Sonia Gandhi compromised the office of the Prime Minister of India. The Prime Minister's National Relief Fund is handled by the office of the Prime Minister of India. Dr. Manmohan Singh, what the hell were you doing? How did you think this will not be found out? You were giving annual donations to the Sonia Gandhi headed organization. The propriety and integrity of the office of the Prime Minister of India was compromised by Dr. Manmohan Singh on the instructions of Sonia Gandhi. And what is there, when you give money on the PM-NRF, viewers go to the website, it is said disbursements are made with the approval of the Prime Minister. Which means that Manmohan Singh was siphoning money, signing off on siphoning public money to Sonia Gandhi's trust. Now, some people are saying, listen, this happened 7-8 years back. Don't talk about it now. Why shouldn't I?
This is what is called...
Mr. Komareddy first and then Ratan Sharda. Mr. Komareddy first. Mr. Komareddy first. Yes, Mr. Komareddy,
You have rightly said, it is truly so unethical and shocking to know that money from Prime Minister's Relief Fund is diverted to the...
Ratan Sharda, may I request Mr. Komareddy to complete and then you come in? Thank you very much. Yeah, Mr. Komareddy on one side and DK on the other. Yeah, go on, Mr. Komareddy.
Yeah, it is truly so shocking and unethical, Arnav, to know that Prime Minister's Relief Fund, the money from the PMRF is donated to a trust run by Ms. Sonia Gandhi. This is really so unethical. I mean, the money which is meant for relief during natural calamities, how can it be diverted to a trust? And yesterday we have seen how money is received from the Chinese embassy, received from the Chinese government, and now we are here.
Yeah, Mr. Komareddy lost the line. The DK is countering you. DK on the left-hand side. Komareddy is back. Yeah, thank you. Komareddy, continue. Yeah, Mr. Komareddy, continue. Mr. Komareddy should continue. Complete this point first. Go on.
Had increased, and also the manner in which the trade deficit had increased between India and China. It increased by 33 times. And there are some figures which I want to put out today in the debate or not. If you look at the FCRA money that has come in 2004-5, it is 7,877 crores. By 2013-14, it had risen to 14,853 crores. FCRA funds have been doubled in UPA 1 and UPA 2. How can this happen? There is nothing like a free lunch or not. I mean, foreign donations definitely have a hidden agenda. How can the FCRA funds get doubled in 10 years? 7,800 crores became 14,800 in UPA 1 and UPA 2. So we demanded investigation into this. We demanded investigation in all the foreign funds that are coming into all these trusts. Now today we are hearing the names of many other organizations. In the past 2 decades, you will not believe or not, 2,08,000 crores of foreign donations have come into India in the past 2 decades. I mean, India is definitely not a beggar nation to rely on foreign charity. 2,08,000 crores in the past 2 decades. The foreign donations have doubled in UPA 1 and UPA 2. By 2014-15,
and viewers, I want to show one more thing to you. Viewers, I want to show one more thing to you. A minute, please. A minute, please. I'll tell you how this Rajiv Gandhi Foundation was functioning.
Yes.
I have with me some details I have got, and I'm investigating it. Somebody pay close attention, everyone, please. What was the money used for? And under one of the heads I have, Embassy of the People's Republic of China. One of the payments they have made is around 1 crore rupees. Made on the 4th of December 2006. The address is 50D Shantipat, Chanakyapuri, New Delhi, which is the Chinese embassy office. MR, under the category purpose, what was the purpose of the money? They have simply written other expenses. Which means what the money from China was used for has not even been detailed. You're a chartered accountant. What does this mean?
Fund called Frederick Naumann Foundation.
Yeah.
Frederick Naumann Foundation donated money to RGF. They also donated money to Democrat leaders of Asia Pacific, which was anti-Kashmir, anti-India. So where does that money come from? How does Congress behave in case of Kashmir then?
In the top 100.
They are siding, and so Sonia Gandhi was co-chairman of this committee.
So what was the deal between them?
No, is another... So are you saying Ratan Sharda, are you saying
Sonia Gandhi was a co-chairman and that they wanted Kashmir to be separated
Ratan
from
Shah ji,
India and
मुझे
going
कृपया
to a
करके ये
independent
बताइए,
country.
what is the
So
deal
that is
between
the
Ram Madhav and the Communist Party of China? In the last 6 years, let there be a probe of BJP and all the deals signed between BJP and China. Modi ji met Xi Jinping 18 number of times. He met
Ratan
him in
Sharda,
BRICS
please.
summit.
Ratan Sharda,
He met
please.
him in
Ratan Sharda, Ratan Sharda.
A question is not an answer.
So if you
A question is not an answer, Mr. Saeed.
So be it.
I am
But let
asking
there
you,
be
why was she
role
co-chairman of
for
a committee which was
also.
asking for secession of Kashmir from India? Tell
Who
me
was
that.
asking for secession of Kashmir? 1 minute. Very serious matter raised here. 1 minute. You'll have to be quiet. I'd like to get Danish Rizwan on this. Wait a minute. Ratan Sharda says that Sonia Gandhi's trust was also taking money from a foundation which is asking for secession of Kashmir. Please explain this.
Various bodies internationally.
What if she says it doesn't matter?
It is there on record, 2012.
ओके लिसन देखिए, दो तीन चीजें बड़ी साफ हैं
She was
कि
co-chairman.
मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि जब सारा एविडेंस है तो जाकर एफआईआर क्यों नहीं करते हैं?
Sambit Patra, Sambit on the left.
आप कर क्या रहे? टीवी डिबेट पर जाइए, केस कर दीजिए ना, एफआईआर करिए ना।
Sambit on the
Go and lodge a case against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. If you have all the documents, if you have all the documents, go and lodge a case against Sonia and Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah, a case is being lodged.
Sambit.
ऐसा नहीं है, पर पात्रा जी आप सिर्फ टीवी पर ही बोलते हैं।
तो एफआईआर मैं तो अभी नहीं कर दूंगा ना, एफआईआर करने के हमारे लोग गए हुए हैं लीगल टीवी से।
रामदेव ने बनाया है ना कोरोना की दवा।
द लीगल कोरोना कहां से आ गया बीच में? अभी हमारी लीगल टीम काम कर रही है, एफआईआर होगा। नहीं सुनिए ना, कोरोना को छोड़ दीजिए ना, कोरोना का क्यों लेके आए?
ये फर्जीवाड़ा है।
देखिए हमारी लीगल टीम एफआईआर करने वाली है। आप मेरी बात सुनिए।
ये फर्जीवाड़ा है
रिजवान भाई, अब मैंने कहा ना आपको, अब अभी चिल्ला के नहीं, आराम से मैं बोल लूं, फिर आप बोल लीजिएगा।
6 साल हो गए संबित भाई, 6 साल हो गए। 6 साल में पता लगा आपको?
Thank you, Danish. You made your point. Thank you.
6 साल पहले मनमोहन सिंह,
Just a second.
Thank you.
मनमोहन सिंह 6 साल पहले।
Thank you. Wasting time. Switch.
Danish, please. Arnab, we have forgotten in the melee of this whole thing that the same foundation, the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, took donation of 50 lakh rupees from Zakir Naik. Remember, Arnab, we had a debate on that. Zakir Naik, the terror perpetrator, had given 50 lakh rupees personally to Sonia Gandhi. And then when BJP raked up this issue, there is a case against going on, and Sonia Gandhi says that she had returned the 50 lakh rupees. I don't know whether she really has returned the 50 lakh rupees or not, number one. Number two, in fact, as far as this Prime Minister Relief for National Relief Fund is concerned and the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation is concerned, look at the boards of both these institutions. Rajiv Gandhi Foundation has on board the chair is Sonia Gandhi.
Why should a defense export company donate to India
also? While in the Prime
Okay, viewers,
National
closing the
Relief
debate.
Fund.
I'm closing the debate. I will make 3 concluding points, viewers. I believe that there needs to be a nationally televised inquiry into this matter, because this concerns you and me. Your money was stolen. Secondly, there are questions of breach of trust here. There are questions of nepotism of the worst order at play. But most importantly, viewers, this is a question of criminal misappropriation of money. The money was meant for relief of families killed in natural calamities like floods, earthquakes and cyclones. The Prime Minister of India at that time took away that money, and he gave that money to Sonia Gandhi's private trust. This is corruption at the highest level. It is a compromise of national interest. It is the compromise of the office of the Prime Minister of India. I'll see you on the other side on debate number 2.